What are the odds an 18-year-old kid grows up in Jamaica, goes to Boston, and then all of a sudden is going to eventually end up as Georgetown's head basketball coach? Now, that happened to Patrick Ewing. Patrick joining us now. Congratulations, Patrick. What if I told you at age 18 you're going to be the head coach of Georgetown one day?
Well, first of all, good morning, Dan. And, I would have been like, I don't think so. First of all, back then, I wasn't even thinking about coaching.
But this has been 36 years ago you signed to go to Georgetown. 36 years.
Right.
That's pretty incredible.
A long time ago.
But a few weeks ago when I said, would you listen to your alma mater? You said you wanted to be an NBA head coach, but you said you would listen because it's your alma mater. What changed?
Right. Well, Dan, when you asked me that, I really was hoping that they would, work things out with JT3 and I'll be able to keep him. But, unfortunately, they let him go. And, once they let him go, a couple of days passed by, Big John called me and told me, I should try and take the job, be in the family if I get it. And I told him I wasn't sure. I had to think about it. So I took the night and thought about it, slept on it, woke up the next morning. And you know what? I said, why not? It is my alma mater. It's a place where I've had tremendous success. My family is there. My kids are here. My grandkids are here. And I just thought it would be a great opportunity, even though that, my goal was to be an NBA head coach. Who knows when and if that was going to happen. And here I have an opportunity to coach and be a head coach, run my own program, and do it my way.
If John Thompson doesn't call you, are you the head coach at Georgetown?
I don't think so, because I was in shock, when it happened. I'm not sure if he didn't call me and give me the okay or the blessing that it would have happened.
What do you have to bring to Georgetown that hasn't been there?
Well, what do I have to bring? I don't think that the thing I have to bring is my work ethic. My work ethic, my vision of doing things, or my way of doing things. JT3 got criticized for running the Princeton offense. That was one of the things that hurt him. But unfortunately, he may have ran the Princeton offense when he first got there, but he didn't after that. My goal is to run a more pro-style offense, up-tempo, run trapping, getting the ball up the floor, shooting threes, posting it at times. But that's the way that I want to play. I want to try to get it to be a little bit more exciting, try to get the fan base back in, and also get you out of the man cave and to some of our games.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go when you play St. John's at the Garden. I'll go and I'll go and watch that game. You against Mullen.
It's going to be a brutal game. We're going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight like the old days.
How important is recruiting in D.C., keeping that talent in town?
Very, very. It's very important. Very important. If you look at the D.C., Virginia, Baltimore area, this is the hotbed of talent right now. And when Georgetown was at an all-time high, no elite athlete was able to get out of D.C. Unless we didn't want them. I would love to be able to get the program back to that level. It's going to take work. It's going to take time. But that is my vision, is to try to get it back to where these kids want to come back to Georgetown, want to stay home, and so that their family can come and watch them play.
He's Patrick Ewing, the head coach at Georgetown, Continental Tire Coach's Corner. What did Michael Jordan say to you when you told him about this?
That he's happy for me, he's proud of me, and if I need his help, he's right there. So the phone will be ringing when the time comes. I'm gonna need your help, big boss.
Is there a place for Allen Iverson on your staff somewhere as a recruiter or something?
You know what? I'm not sure if there's a on the staff, but he's always welcome. I'm gonna use him everywhere I can. There's a kid down there in Connecticut who is a big fan of his. Who he committed to come to the Georgetown, but when JT3 got let go, he wanted us to release him. I know he's a big Allen fan, but at some point I'm gonna try to get Allen and him together, either on the phone or in person.
But you can't keep your son on staff. He was on John Thompson III's staff. There's a nepotism rule at Georgetown.
Right. Very disappointed about that. I would have loved to be able to keep my son on my staff. He's my blood. He's an outstanding coach. He's going to be good. One day he's going to be running his own program. But unfortunately, because of this clause, I won't be able to keep him.
Your player's going to wear the gray T-shirts like you guys did back in the 80s?
If they want to.
I think you should wear yours. You should come out with that, just to say, I'm going to make a statement here. New sheriff in town.
I have to look into the rules. They might have a rule that I have to wear a coat and tie. But if I don't have to wear a coat and tie, I'm coming out in my 33 jersey and my T-shirt.
Wait, Patrick, can you fit in that jersey?
No. Hey, Dan, if you look at Cliff's back then, I think I was about maybe 200. Now I'm way over 200.
Wait, you only weighed 200 pounds back then?
Yeah, about 220.
Man,
in college, I was about 220.
Well, what did Ralph Sampson weigh?
Oh, he's a lot smaller than I was.
Was he like 170 pounds? He was 7'4"?
7'4". I'm not sure. He was 7'4", but he was a lot slimmer than I was.
Oh, all right. Well, I think that when you play St. John's, you and Molly should both wear your jerseys out there, even just pregame, just to let people know. Let's bring back the Big East.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Big East won't be the way that it was when we played in terms of the physicality. But it's our goal to try to, make the Big East a lot more competitive. Even though we had 7 teams in the NCAAs, we want to make sure that, teams like St. John's and Georgetown, who are in a rebuilding program, rebuilding mode, can be successful also, again, to secure the future.
Well, you have my word. I'm going to get to a game, guaranteed. But just understand this. You were sort of the head coach with Charlotte. Now you're the head coach at Georgetown. That means that I can praise you, but I also going to have to rip you, too.
Well, you know what, Dan? I'm used to being ripped. Hey, look, after 15 years in New York, if you don't have thick skin.
How were you in dealing with that? Like, for the first time because Georgetown shielded you guys from the media. Big John did. But you get to New York, here's the media capital. What was that like, that first wave of criticisms?
Well, you always got criticized. I got criticized from high school, college. He may have tried to shield us from the media our freshman year, at least the first part of our freshman year. But we got, you got criticized for not talking. You got criticized for your Hoya paranoia. You got criticized calling us thugs. But you know what? It's us against the world. I didn't worry about the criticism. Even when I was in New York, I didn't worry about the criticism. All I cared about is, one, get my job done, which is to try to be the best basketball player I could be. And now as a coach, I can't worry about the criticism. All I can worry about is, one, get myself a staff together to go out and recruit and find me great athletes that's going to come in and help us win. And if we're winning, the criticism can always come because I'm going to be laughing.
Well, congrats. There'll be a lot of people rooting for you, and look forward to getting out there to see a game, Patrick.
Thanks, Dan. Now, you got to come to D.C. too now. It can't be just New York. I know you live in New York, but you have to come to D.C. also.
All right, I'll make a road trip.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. And I definitely have to come to the man cave now.
When you're recruiting up in this area, then you should just do a drive-by here, okay?
I am.
Okay.
It's done. Done deal.
All right. We'll do a home and away, all right? I'll come to you, you come to me. How's that?
All right, that's good.
All right. Thank you, Patrick, and congratulations.
Thanks.
All right. That's Patrick Ewing, the Continental Tire Coach's Corner. Continental Tire, for what you do. They are the official, exclusive tire of the Dan Patrick Show. No matter where you drive, what you drive, Continental designs tires for what you do. For more information, visit ContinentalTire.com. Continental Tire, for what you do.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.